What's up, Balance Fam? I'm Lauren. I am 29. I am a mom of two, and I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm also married, and I have two cats because I love animals, but can't have dogs here. But I am currently a personal trainer in training. I am going to be certified next week, so I'm so nervous, but I almost actually forgot that the deadline was coming up for this because my test is coming up and I've just been studying like crazy to pass the test. But I wanted to make sure that I submit my video. I have been following along on Instagram. I am loving everyone's submissions. Everyone is friggin' amazing. But a little bit about me is that fitness has never been a part of my lifestyle whatsoever. Actually, I was voted like the most unathletic person in high school, or just like somebody who was always just like twirling their hair in gym class, if you can kind of see what I mean. And I never really cared about it. I never had to worry about what I looked like or what I was eating because I was just one of those kids in high school that was just like bone thin and I could just eat whatever I wanted and I just looked like that. And then when I had my kids, I had them back to back. They were 15 months apart. My whole world changed. I became a mom very quickly with two little babies in diapers, and it was kind of crazy. My mental shift was not there. I was depressed. I didn't like the way that my body looked. I had horrible issues with that. Tossed away my clothes, because I was like, I'm never going to need these again. And I just began to go down the hole. I went to Starbucks, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A every day, multiple times a day for different meals because it was quick for me, easy for me as a mom, just going out and getting food and just getting foods that I wanted and that tasted good, to me. So I probably did that for about a year and a half, 2 years, and I gained about 45 to 50 pounds. And I just didn't even know who I was anymore looking in the mirror. So I eventually had kidney problems that piled onto that and had to have 3 surgeries because of that. And at the end, the doctor was like, hey, this is some things that you could do to prevent these from happening to you in the future because we know kidney problems run in your family. You got to change your diet, And I kind of just was like, what? And read the papers that he sent me and I was just like, toss them aside. But I started thinking about it more and, thinking about how I felt when I was in the hospital and just didn't want to be there. I wanted to be with my family. And when I got home, I just started looking on Instagram. How do I, looking at people on there, looking at fitness programs on Instagram, getting hooked on Instagram and seeing things. And I started doing different programs, different things, following different YouTubers, trying to see or how I could do anything, at all like fitness related. But I had no idea what I was doing. But eventually I just started following people on Instagram that were so inspiring. A lot of them are your athletes or athletes for balance or athletes for first form. People that just really were inspiring to me and they pushed me to kind of wake up every day and show up and get my workout on, change my nutrition. And it didn't happen overnight, but after about a year and a half, I have completely transformed myself back to who I was before I had kids and even differently. Like I feel reborn from learning everything and just feeling so great about health and nutrition. And then just quickly, about a year ago, we actually unfortunately lost my stepdad, and it was very unfortunate. He was in the hospital. He gave up hope on living, and he was literally begging to die. And that was something that I had never really been faced with, and it was really hard for me to see that. And it really, really opened my eyes to see that we only have one life to live on this earth. And we are not going to make it a negative life. Nobody is going to make this a negative life. And for me, it was a game changer. I decided to become a personal trainer. Like I said, I'm taking my test next week. And I want to be a balance leader because I am that person who is going to be with you every single day, helping you, reminding you of what your why is. Why are you waking up every day? Why are you pushing your limits to reach your goals? Because we all deserve to reach our goals. Nobody should limit themselves on that. So, in a nutshell, I am just so, so, so thankful to be able to submit my video. I almost forgot, like I said, but it's just so important to make sure that you're living each day like it's your last, because we never know whenever we're going to be taken away from this beautiful earth that we have. Okay,